Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. Just got done watching Trill Boxing Talk. Shout out to them Kings, man. Great interview, and I've gotten so many DMs. I can't even count how many DMs and messages I got. Fred, what's your reaction to Nesto and Jarrett Hurd splitting? What's your reaction? I'll say this. I'm not in the camp, nothing like that. I don't cover them extensively, but I have a connection with them that I believe I can be honest with them, and I didn't want to come out and get an emotional reaction, give an emotional response. I wanted to speak with clarity and not be a prisoner of the moment. And it actually bothered me that they split up, because it's like for a better example, if Derrick James and Errol Spence split up, why? It don't make sense, right? How about if Kenny Porter and Sean Porter split up, right? Andre Ward, Virgil Hunter, right? Or Prince Nassim and Bernard Hopkins. Like, it don't sit right with you. No matter if you say, oh, that, you can say whatever you want to say before the split. You can say whatever, right? Whatever you want to say. But when they split up, when that shit becomes a reality, you're like, hold up. I really didn't want that to happen. You know what I mean? I'll say this. We have so many great examples throughout history that tells us you finish with who you start with. And let's just start with recent. The rapper The Game, his first album, he went with Dr. Dre. He hasn't been the same since. 50 Cent, Dr. Dre, hasn't been the same since. Eminem, first album, haven't been the same since. New Edition, what happened when they split up? Bobby Brown killed himself because he didn't have them brothers supporting him. You know what I mean? The list goes on and on. I just saw the Temptations live review in New York. All them 75% of them brothers killed themselves when they started splitting up. When they start going in all 4, 5, 6 different directions, they killed themselves. You know what I'm saying? And killed themselves meaning bad habits, drugs, alcohol, womanizing, etc., etc., etc. And I just genuinely believe that you can't, your physical, and understand this, your physical selfish needs should not split up what God spiritually connected. I'm going to say this again. Your physical wants and needs and desires should never ever split up what God spiritually connected. And I've had the opportunity of being in the gym with those guys. I spent 4 or 5 hours with y'all, Jarrett. And that's one of the, not the first time, but I felt absolutely comfortable in that gym, man. It's how you doing? Oh, great, thank you. It's a hard working gym. Small gym, treadmill, was built in 1985. You know what I mean? You got the old timer trainer in there. You got the young trainer in there. You got little kids running around. You know what I mean? Jarrett Hurd walks around like it's his home. There's nothing plastic about it. And I can relate to that very, very well, because I actually train in a hard working gym where there's nothing but underdogs in the gym, because 3 miles past my gym is Freddie Roach gym, Wildcard gym. And since I'm in media, it makes more sense for me to go train at Freddie Roach's gym, which is cheaper to train at, and I would make more money because I'll be able to make connections with all the pros that train there. Freddie Roach and I would be more cool than what we are currently. But I chose to train at the gym where I believe it's going to give me that grit. It's going to give me that hunger. And I think they have amicably split, if I said that word. Is that what they say on the divorce papers, amicably? And it don't sit well with me, you know. And I have a great deal of respect for Nesto. Have a great deal of respect for Jarrett Hurd. And when they said that they split because he didn't want to train with other people and didn't want to add all these different variables, I say this. Father Fred, which I've had the fortunate opportunity to be around with, and I have the utmost respect for him, and I can't go against what he said because I know the character that he has, and I'm going to tell you why. Not because of anything I've done and not because of anything I've physically experienced. I haven't spent any time with him outside of we went to a concert together and that's it. But it was a group, right? Is this. He said this after the J-Rock. He said, my son got his ass. I'm paraphrasing so it sounds cooler on this video. My son got his ass kicked tonight. He wasn't prepared. He wasn't ready. Things are going to change in the next camp and we'll be back. That's a man. 9 out of 10 fighters, fathers, mothers, oh, my son was robbed. Oh, my son. You know what I mean? Adrian Broner's team. I'm not throwing them under the bus. I'm just being factual. Adrian Broner's team was yelling it was a robbery. No, you threw 8 punches around. You can't win when you throw 8 to 12, 15 punches around. Did he have Adrian Broner? All Adrian Broner had to do was keep his hands busy and he beats Manny Pacquiao. Simple. Simple equation. But when the money comes, the character goes. And that happens a lot with a lot of young fighters. Jarrett Hurd is a multi-millionaire now. Past few fights, he's made over $1 million. I want Jarrett Hurd to win so bad in life. I want Nesto to win so bad in life. You know, I just want. Here's what I would want. And I know it's probably not going to happen in the near future because we're human and we have emotions. We're not robots. Things that time heals all wounds, right? It's Father Hurd, Jarrett Hurd, and Nesto. Just have a conversation, dog. At some point. Because Jarrett Hurd, remember when you were in the amateurs? Let's go a step further. Remember against Lara when you had to bite down in the 10th, 11th, and 12th round? I was there, and I knew you needed those 3 rounds. By the way, I was the only media member that picked you against Lara. I just want you to know that. I picked you Friday night, which was in 2017. 18 was probably my toughest pick of the year. It was tough to pick you. I'm not going to sit there and say it was easy. I was sitting in the fucking parking lot, and it was the toughest pick, and I picked you. And the reason why I picked you was because of your grit. The reason why I picked you was because I thought you would land a few more punches from Lara because you don't have an orthodox style. And I thought that Lara is so comfortable with slip, roll, pivot. You know what I mean? You would catch him with them short hooks and it would keep him uncomfortable, and similar to like a Deontay Wilder style per se, where they don't fight at ordinary cadences, right? But my point of me saying that is this. Remember the 10th round when you needed it? Who did you trust? Remember the 11th round when you needed it? Who did you trust? Remember the 12th round when you needed it? Who did you trust? You got Flip yelling at you. You got your dad yelling at you. They're literally over your right shoulder, if I'm not mistaken, because my seat was right next to them. You can hear them, but there's only one man in the ring with you for a minute at a time, and that was Nesto, right? Now you can flip the coin and say the other side too. Nesto, who had the talent that you believed in when it got rough, when it took you time to get here? It was Jarrett Hurd. Jarrett Hurd had the talent, and you trusted the talent, right? So there's some severed ties that need to be retied. But I don't like, honestly, not unless it's like you just get beat the pillar to post, and it seemed like it was a lot of distractions. Jarrett Hurd, jovial self, didn't address the media after the fight, which was odd to me because of his character he's presented in the past. His team didn't come out. His dad came out and spoke. And I just want them to win. And I'm glad that this didn't become a soap opera. Shout out to Lem Satisfield. I saw his article. Um, I saw his article in the Premier Boxing Network. I saw that article yesterday. I heard on Trill Boxing Talk. I spoken to the father. And I'm going to the DMV the 26th, 27th. And I'm glad this shit is over. You know what I mean? They've gone now is who's Jarrett Hurd going to hire as a trainer? You want me to be real with you guys? I'm going to keep it real with you. This may sound odd for some of you guys. Who should he train with? If he doesn't train back, obviously I would want him to go back to Nesto and train because everyone can teach you how to shoot a jab. I'm learning how to shoot a jab, right? But who's going to see? You hired a trainer for the percentage that you pay him, right? Who you pay the trainer 10%? You want that nigga to give you 10%. You pay your trainer 15%. You paying him to give you that extra 15%. You understand what I'm saying? Who do I believe he should hire? Ironically enough, you guys, John Jackson, Carissa Shields trainer. I like him. I like him for what he could bring. You know what I mean? And I don't know his character outside of the ring, but he's not a party guy. I've never seen him partying with his fighters. And I love how Carissa Shields moved. I love how she played with her opponents. But it's neither here nor there, man. It's like when your uncle brings his new wife for the first time to Thanksgiving. Where's Auntie Rachel at? I don't like her. You know? So, anyways, man. This message is out of love, man. It's like if Deontay Wilder split up with Mark Breland. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. The shit is working. The nigga's 41-0 with 40 knockouts, dog. 41-0-1. Come on, man. Jarrett Hurd, you only have one loss. It's not the end of the world. The 140-pound division just became the blue-collar division of boxing. Everyone's going to love it. Meet me at 154. Whether you're coming up or coming down, meet me at 154. So that's my take on it, guys. I wish them both well. But I'm not going to be the media guy that's going to be the yes man and tell them how I don't feel, how I really feel. I just didn't want to be a prisoner of the moment and not have all the information that I needed to give my criticism because I was emotional about it. When I heard that, I was shocked. Couldn't believe it. So, anyways, man, I salute you, and I want to double down on what black fight fans say. This is a message to all y'all black fighters. I'm working hard, I'm working diligently, and I'm speaking on behalf of every black media outlet that's working. We busting our ass, and y'all owe us because your career is in 3 segments: coming up, the come up, and on the way down. On your way down, you're gonna wish you had us in your back pocket. On your way up, you're gonna wish you had us in your back pocket. Just like the same 300 people that came to your amateur fights, that's what it's like having the black fight fans in your back pocket on your way down. We're gonna root for you against that young Mexican, because this is what boxing is. That young Mexican that's coming up, that's a potential world champion. That's what's gonna carry you through. And us buying tickets will get you another fight. And then you go off and sell grills and t-shirts. Because I'm going to say this, and I mean this from the depths of me, and I've said this last April, last March, or 2 Marches, a year from now. I said that, I'm dying to eat this candy real quick, is that what people say, what got Deontay Wilder through that 7th, 8th, or 9th round, whatever that round was? Us. Our belief in him. Knowing that we are spiritually connected. I have no doubt about it. It was the spirit. You can call it ancestors. You can call it Whatever it was no reason Deontay Wilder should have survived those 2 rounds. But he found a way. You don't think Deontay Wilder didn't think about his daughter in that 7th, 8th round? You don't think Deontay Wilder didn't think about people of the LDBC and his city and how much they meant and how much he just had to weather the storm? You don't think he thought about that shit? When I have tough times, you don't think I think about my daughter? You don't think when I have tough times I don't think about my son? Come on, man. You don't think I think about the friends? You don't think I think about y'all? Like this YouTube channel holds me accountable. Like, there's some nigga shit that I want to do. I'm being real. But I don't. Because I know I have people looking forward to my next video. And I know I may say 10 seconds. I don't know. 10 seconds of this 20-minute video, this may inspire someone. And it may get them through their day. It may get them through their month, their week. And vice versa. You're going to put a comment in this video. I'm going to read it and say, thank you. You know, you guys don't call me or DM me or email me. You know, so this message is out of love, man. Don't forget your black fans. And if you have my number, I don't care who black outlet you interview with. I don't give a fuck. But if you have my number and I see you interview with the others, at this point, when I know we have a market space, when I know we are the only media outlet that can get 200 people on a Saturday and it's advertised no fighters are coming, just us, I know the power we have. I know the reach we have. When I say I know we can get thousands of tickets sold for a Deontay Wilder fight, I know. Just being real. Anyways, man. Barbershop conversations. I'm going to double up and say this. I'm willing to bet you any amount of money. This weekend, the LDBC took more pictures than Jamal Charlo. Who did he fight? Brandon Adams. Erickson Lubin. Who else was pretty popular on the card? We took more pictures and shook more hands and had more conversations than those 3 fighters combined. Everyone in the LDBC that was there Saturday night, I know the power that we have. I know where we're going. And this bus got a lot of empty seats in it. I'm telling you right now, I got a lot of empty seats in it, dog. Not because it's not full, but because we know it's a big bus. The reason why we bought the biggest bus we can buy, because we want everyone to get on it. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, this is out of sincere love. I just hope and pray at some point Father Hurd, Jarrett Hurd, and Nesto can have a conversation, and not publicly, behind the scenes, y'all do what y'all need to do. And I would love to see this team back together again. And obviously, details will come out soon, because you got to take into account the man that he lost to, right? The man that he lost to was stayed 10 toes down with Breadman. Just got better, just worked and grinded, worked and grinded. Year and a half later, 2 years later, he gets a title shot for 3 belts. Not 1, not 2, but 3 belts. And now he's in Philadelphia as the unified 154-pound champion of the world. And that's how life works sometimes. Stay 10 toes down. He didn't change the script. He extended the game plan. You know what I mean? Sometimes you need more lines in your script. People just want to throw it up and throw it away. You know what I mean? Just add more lines. Sometimes you just got to add more lines to the script, all right? Anyways, man, barbershop conversations, man. I love y'all. Y'all black fighters, dog. I'm telling y'all. Don't get left behind. You see Mike Tyson. You see what Mike Tyson got to do to make money? You see what he got to do, right? All that shucking and jiving that nigga be doing. But the reason why he gets the respect is because he's a cultural icon. Not y'all niggas. 97% of y'all niggas ain't gonna be cultural icons like Mike Tyson. Alright? That nigga out here shucking and jiving for $1. Shucking and jiving. the baddest man on the planet at one time is shucking and jiving. For the most part. Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. I love y'all. Team Hurd, Team Nesto, good luck moving forward. I wish y'all extremely well. Good luck to Tyreek. You just got a lot of fans today. I swear before heavens, you just got a lot of new fans today. You got a few thousand more fans today. And we're going to be looking out for you. And Nesto, come back on when he has a fight date set up, and we'll promote the hell out of that fight. All right, no matter who's the main event card, we'll make sure that we put Tyreek up there. And Jarrett Hurd, reach out to us and talk to us. All right, thank God. I'm glad you went to Lim Satterfield, man. Anybody black, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I'm glad you did the interview with him, but reach out to, when you announce your trainer, don't go to the others. Don't go to the others when you announce your new trainer. Either you post it on your Instagram, your Twitter, or you come to us. That's all we ask. Barbershop Conversations, man. Phil, because we out here working. We out here creating the biggest fan base in the world right now. For y'all. Not for us. We're not getting nothing out of it but the satisfaction that y'all appreciate it. We're not getting, I mean, we're getting money from YouTube. We get donations from the fans. And the subscribers, man, they more family to me. Family. And all these money and all these plane tickets and fights is for y'all, man. My channel is strictly for y'all. Jarrett Hurd, you know this. Nesto, you know this. My channel is for y'all. Period. End of discussion. Unequivocally. I train at a predominantly Mexican gym. Right? 70% of their fighters have signed with Golden Boy. Right? 30%, it's a gym. It's not a Golden Boy gym, but they have a lot of fighters there, right? They have never, I won't promote their fights at all. They ask me, why won't you promote the fight? I say, you fight with Golden Boy. And that's my family. I'm about to go train 2.5 hours right now. Right now, I'm about to go train 2.5 hours right now with them niggas. They know my personal stories. They know how I'm doing that day. They know what I'm projected to do. We have real conversations. But because they're with Golden Boy and I don't respect Golden Boy as a business in its totality, I can't promote them. You know how many arguments we done had in that gym saying I won't promote them? There lies the truth. So I said all that to say, Jarrett Hurd, Nesto, this channel is for y'all. The LDBC is for y'all. Respect it, love it, honor it, and give to us. Give us. All we need is 20 minutes a year. That's it. Think about that. You need 20 minutes a year, you get 20,000 fans. Barbershop Conversation. Thousands of fans, I should say. It's more than 20. Barbershop Conversation. I love y'all. Have a great day. And y'all better get back together, nigga. That's all I'm going to say. Barbershop Conversation. Break up to make up. Remember that Jay-Z song? Break up to make up. That's on Best of Both Worlds, right? Anyways, I holla. Peace.